What's going on, boss? Thanks for joining up. Gonna have the mic off because wife's sleeping, but we're gonna get right after it.
These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
Possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Hey, Kings fans, we hope you'll come and join us here for Slam Independence Day. Designed by Sacramento students in our recent park fair. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, Domantas Sabonis.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic is out there with Tiny, and it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Sacramento, Ellis is out there with Fultz. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Valanciunas in at the 4. Instead, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Here's Tiny. As Phoenix, he was really on his game.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's DeRozan. Screen by Sabonis. The 3. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Sabonis. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Rebound by the Bulls. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Tiny. Valanciunas on the double team. Tiny. Count that one. Now Fultz. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. From the arc. No good from Valanciunas. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Chicago again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being
Billy,
fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And the basket by Tiny.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Valanciunas. It's Ellis on the wing. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one. Giddey kicks to Herter. To the inside. Here's Tiny. Sacramento grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone. But when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
Here's Vucevic following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Who's watching it?
Sabonis' screen on Herter. DeRozan against Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Herter. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Giddey the pass to Tiny. Back to Giddey. To the paint. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's DeRozan. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
Here's Tiny. He's got 8. Pass to Giddey. Here's Tiny. Here's Vucevic. A second chance effort, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Valanciunas with the ball. Down low, Ellis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Vucevic. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Phoenix. White against Ellis. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
Here's Tiny. Outside, White. Now, here's Vucevic. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. Now, Fultz. And here's Valanciunas. Free throw line jump shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Herter against DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Tiny. Back to Herter. There's a screen. Here's Giddey. Pass to Tiny. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. And you look at Tiny. All season long, he has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Here's Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Here's Tiny, defended by Sabonis. There's a screen by Collins. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Fultz with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that. He's perfect from the line this time. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Jake Crowder's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. And you look at Tiny, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Now, here's Dosunmu, another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Pass to Tiny. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Here is Carter. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Screen by Sabonis. Moravia. They get it again. Miles with a wide open look. Sacramento again missing. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Dosunmu. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And that one misses. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
He hits the second from the line. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Tiny. Pass to Buzelis. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He tallied 50 points, and ultimately he posted a triple-double. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Tiny. He's got 10. Going inside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Carter outside. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Nice shot by McDermott.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Tiny. 12 points for him. Pass to Dosunmu. Inside. Here's Tiny. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Carter, the pass to Sabonis. Lets a floater go. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 4, and Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Jones comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in for Doug McDermott. And Chicago also making a switch. Smith has checked in. Now, here's DeRozan. He had 15 points last outing. Jones against Carter. Over Jones. And it's Carter missing.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. And now just a 2-point Sacramento lead. And here's DeRozan. Lyles sets a screen for DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Sacramento. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the King? checked in for Sacramento. Fultz comes in for Carter. Then for the Bulls, Tiny is checked in for Jalen Smith. Kevin Huerter comes in for Josh Giddey. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Tiny, guarded by Valanciunas. Now here's Huerter. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. 4 on the shot clock. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Tiny.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Valanciunas. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Kings leading now by 5. Now here's Valanciunas. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Vucevic. Here's Tiny. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Tiny's got 18 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. It's deflected. Pass to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The shot by Tiny, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's LaRavia. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Huerter passes to Tiny. Outside, Ball. To the middle. Here's Tiny. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Tiny's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
DeRozan finds Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
Tiny, the pass to Huerter. It's White on the wing. Down low. It's stolen by Lyles. Fultz with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to LaRavia. Drops in the tray. And now an 8-point Sacramento lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
Timeout called by the Kings. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Trey Lyles, and it's Ellison for DeMar DeRozan. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Collins comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Kings leading now by 6. Pass to Sabonis. Here's LaRavia. 8 points for him. And here's Sabonis. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Tiny, defended by Sabonis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
That is good from Tiny. So he gets them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. Breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. No good from Valanciunas.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Tiny the pass to Herter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
That one is off. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Count it. And now a 6-point Kings lead.
And Fultz can pretty much score from any area, even inside when the D's all over. Love how composed he is.
Here's Tiny, defended by Sabonis. The shot by Tiny, no good. Ellis outside. Fultz looking around. Pass to Sabonis for three. They get the rebound. Here's Ellis. No good there off the double clutch. Bulls trail by 6. Tiny the pass the ball. Dosunmu with it. Collins, a screen on Ellis. Dosunmu cans it from downtown. Dosunmu's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Good work there as it goes.
Just like his dad in his time, Domantas is polished and disciplined.
1:31 left in the first half. Pass to Herter. Fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Sabonis. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Ball in the corner. Down low, here's Tiny. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 24 points for Tiny.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to LaRavia. Now Sabonis. They get a hand on it. Herter with it. Sabonis defending. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial. Communication is they clearly weren't on the same page there.
Chicago making some changes. Smith checked in for Tiny. Josh Giddey comes in for Kevin Herter. And Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now Fultz. 6 points for him. Pass to Ellis. And here's Sabonis. Covered by Smith. With 2 seconds left. No good at the rim. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. At Sacramento, they lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at Sacramento, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
Let's switch back to the Sacramento Kings, dealing with a thin margin at the half.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? Tiny, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Sabonis is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Vucevic to the pass to Tiny. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight. And here are the Kings now. Now here's Fultz. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Fultz has got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fultz against Giddey. Back to Fultz. To the paint. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And that one drops. Now it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Clear ability to take over a game. Valanciunas doing just that.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Sabonis. And it's Vucevic missing. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Fultz. And he makes good on the layup. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Tiny. Nails the baby hook.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Outside DeRozan. Fires from deep. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
To the middle. Time to the pass to Vucevic. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Stan in a league of stretch bigs. Jonas Valanciunas is a true center.
He is, Kevin. And look, he'll occasionally take a 3, but Jonas lives in the paint. He throws around that 265-pound frame. It's hard to defend him because we just don't see a lot of post players anymore.
Kings leading now by 7. Fultz with the ball. 10 points for him.
Come to me.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Tiny, guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Tiny, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside DeRozan. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Count that one. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Tiny. He has 30. Back to Giddey. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Tiny the pass to Giddey. Over Fultz. Again, Chicago.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down. Outside DeRozan.
On the wing, Ellis. Light covering. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Herter passes to Tiny. Out the basket. That's now 32 points for Tiny.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Here's Ellis. Offensive rebound. Pass to Valanciunas. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And it's White missing. Sacramento leading by 3. On the wing, Ellis. White covering. Ellis, the pass to Fultz. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Herter. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bulls trail by 3. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
The Kings making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. Valanciunas. And the 3 ball is good. Valanciunas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, from time to time, Valanciunas will hit you like this. He's not afraid to shoot from outside.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. That one good for 2. 34 points for Tiny.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's LaRavia. Kitty defending. Fultz the pass to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago grabs the miss. Herter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Tiny, defended by Sabonis. On the wing, Giddey. Here's Tiny, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 1-point Sacramento lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
DeRozan against Herter. And the basket by DeRozan.
Yeah, when DeRozan is assertive like that, it's a huge plus for this offense.
Here's Tiny. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Outside DeRozan. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Over Giddey. Sabonis the pass to Valanciunas. The Kings need to get off a shot here. It's tipped.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got 6 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate.